Good morning, everyone. Or good afternoon, actually. My whole sleep schedule's been off. Big stretch. Let's start off strong with a stretch. Oh, whoa. Okay. Had my hands locked together. And then stretching from side to side. And my hands, like the interlocking fingers, like slipped loose. And my whole everything got askew. Excuse me. Liam, congrats on being first. No one else was first before you today. See who else popped in chat, Liam. Absolutely popping off because we are returning to Swablu. Yippee! And then Snurk, hi. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. And thank you for the resub, Philip and Snurk both. I really appreciate it. Philip for the 7 months and Snurk for the 34. Which is kinda nuts. I sound different? Huh? Swaboo-woo. Well, Swaboo-woo can fucking kick it to the curb. Hi, Perky. Hi, Lutu. Hi, Talon. Hi, Shep. How do you run ads immediately so the first hour has no ads? So we run 3 minutes of ads as the minimum you can set per hour to keep the pre-rolls turned off for folks who come to stream. Within the ad manager, you can set how long of an ad break you want to do at a time, and you can set at what point in the hour. Have I changed my setup at all? My mic scooched around a little bit. And I think I've dropped the overall mic volume, but other than that, no. I have not changed it whatsoever. It might also just be the different scene. I don't know. Hi, Valden. Hi, Legally Distinct RJ. Alar. Hey, Nod. C-Dot today for sure. No, please don't jinx me like this. I don't want C-Dot. I don't want no stupid fucking nuts. I'm gonna lose it. Why is there a Zangoose? Where am I? What the fuck? Hello? Redeemed end stream and immediately start streaming again. You don't want the 6-7 streak. Yeah, thank you guys for the hype train as well. Y'all kind of crazy mode today. Let me get all my games lined back up. Oh, that didn't work. Love the swablu on the head. It is a key, almost character in this. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I realize my hat gets a little cut off at the top, so I'm gonna scooch myself down a smidge. There we go. Factor has also sent me version 3 of this model. We are doing good. Yeah, we're on fucking phase 5 for 30%, which is insane. You're at phase 5 for Darumaka? Good luck, Nod. You've got this. Pet the Swablu? Was the Swablu on top of the head pats? Ah. Thank you guys for the follow as well. I really super duper appreciate that. And we met the follow goal of 750. Fuck yeah. I think our next goal is going to be set for 800. It's going to yell at me that like, wah, it's auto. Ah! Wait, no, hang on. I was still trying to think. If anyone throws rocks and stones at Swablu, I will be sad. Oh, we continue the 10 in a row under odds streak. I want to be under odds for once. What the fuck? But I wanted to do Swablu again because I've been talking about it so much with friends that I felt like firing it back up and getting back to it. 4 showing the shiny Quill. No way! Oh my god! But as I was saying before, Factor actually sent me a version 3 of the model, and I feel like this is peak. This is where I want like the settings and the sensitivity and things to be. It feels very good to use. Can we fucking get back on track? I'd really appreciate it. Why is that one not getting a Pokemon? There we go. I had a little bit of a heart attack. But I think since I've last streamed this, I had updated the layout for Swablu. I made things more clear as to what's what, because before it was just kind of like, you know, sprites on screen and some numbers, and people who aren't used to shiny hunting would have no clue what the fuck's happening. And so I worked a little bit off and on over the months on trying to really perfect this. So it's never that I've put the hunt off to the side permanently. I'd always come back and like tweak, do little changes, adjustments here and there, and just try to make it really good. So when I did feel like coming back to it, it would be good. It would be great. It would be peak. And this, I'm very happy with this setup right here where we have like a left and right balance. I'm very happy with it. Let me see. But no, I apologize for having pinged about potentially doing a stream yesterday and then never ended up doing anything, and I forgot to update you all about it. That made me feel horrible. So thank you for throwing a friend, I appreciate it. I really want to make sure that I stream today. No matter what it was, I wanted to stream today. And where was the ball? Where was the ball? Ah! The ball might have gotten thrown under the screen. The rocks! Yeah, the first one just missed. That's all it was. Yeah. I think we're just about lined up. There we go. Now we're all in like the same. Surskit! Ah! We're gonna have to bring back all of our bits from the hunt. Bring it on home, bring it on home, bring it on home. When I find my love, I'ma bring it on home. Bring it on home, bring it on home, bring it on home. When I find my love, I'ma bring it on home. You gotta bring all of our jokes home. You gotta bring back all of our bits. I really want to get this Swablu. I want this off my radar. We're offline again. Not offline, but like we're off the tracked line that I want. Am I gonna anything but a Swablu? I'm going to explode. Too bad I'm at the end of the shiny queue. Yeah, I stood in line for too long and they made me go to the back of the line. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my big fat ass was blocking up the queue. No, there's so many Swablus! Ah! Sorry. It just feels like a slap in the face of all of those Swabblers and not a single one of them were gold. The fact that Q has 4 silent letters amuses you. I like Way. Way just sounds fun to say. But like W-H-E-Y, specifically. Stop real talk, you got dumpy, knocked over shelves full of items at the grocery store, convenience store. Yeah. It is an actual problem when you have a big fat thumper. I knock over shit at my house all the time. Actually, earlier today, I was walking past to let my dogs out the front door, and I walked past the switch we have out in the living room, and my fat ass fucking knocked off the back plate that holds all the cables and things. And I looked over, I saw it hit the floor, and I just went, how the fuck did I manage that? Beep, beep, we got a fucking dumper coming through. Beep, beep, beep. Broke so many glass pieces. Yeah. How much does the girl from Way weigh? I don't know. But I think, is it the way from down here, or is it the way from down way? Been a hot minute since we've seen Orange. Glad you're doing all right. It's good to see all of you as well. I've been having a rough time between being ill, having all those cold sores and I couldn't talk, and then the snow and everyone being trapped in the house, and we've all kind of gone a little stir crazy. It had been a little bit of a rough time, but we're coming through it. We're doing better, and my sleep schedule is fucked, by the way. That's why we're starting at 3 instead of usual. Also, I want to try something. If we go live at like a quarter till the hour instead of on the hour, if it'll put me in a better like bracket for the stream servers. Because when everyone goes live at once on the hour, it tends to get congested really quickly. But I'm hoping if I go live before the hour, it will put me into a better server, if that makes sense. And we're just experimenting. But I hope you all have been doing well as well. It's been hot minutes since I've caught up with y'all. What are y'all been up to? Nod said they're looking for Darumaka. What are y'all up to? I know I gotta fill in for Factor a little bit because he's off the clock, as some might say. I know, I was actually thinking about Factor this morning because I was singing along to my playlist and I was remembering his karaoke stream. And I was like, you know, maybe I could do a karaoke stream. I don't know. Pink Fire Doll Monkey. That do be the Darumaka. That's just all you've been working on? Because normally you have like a couple different hunts you're bouncing in between. Or have you shelved some of them to focus on Darumaka? Going to Grandma's tomorrow and had a rave last week. Things are going easy. Hell yeah! Glad to hear, glad to hear. There was just that really big winter storm that like cut through, like, I want to say like from the bottom left to top right, like everything in that bottom right quadrant of America just got hit with a lot of snow. Your Chikorita gaming parallel play with streamer? Yeah, 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 yeah. And random shiny hunts in ZA. Are you in need of a Sableye? You found 5 of them. I heard something about like Sableye's shiny coloring changing whenever it goes mega, like the eyes change color or something, and it wasn't intentional. Shiny Totodile and Heart Gold Soul Silver. I did see that. Yeah. That was a good one. Remind me when Factor got the shiny Totodile when he was doing like a casual. I don't remember if it was like a Nuzlocke or if it was just a playthrough. I want to say it was a Nuzlocke. But he just booted up the game, walked to the lab, bada bing, bada boom. There's a shiny Totodile. Crazy. A friend got shiny Totodile after 2 resets. Factor didn't even have to do a reset. That's the crazy thing. It was just there. Got 15 shiny Living Dex entries from ZA. Did 1,800 resets for Regieleki, shiny Ammonite, and shiny Kabuto. Yeah, there we go, Nod. See, I knew you had a backlog going. But yeah, Factor grabbed the Totodile for his Nuzlocke. I kind of bullied him into doing it because if he didn't grab the shiny, I was going to lose my shit. And then he got a few badges in, and I think it died. Sersky! Ah! Your backlog is now bigger than ever. I still have my bingo sheet from last year. I didn't even bother making a new shiny bingo this year because I could just reuse last year's because I didn't get a single target! No, wait, no, sorry, I did. Sandygast. Yeah, the snowstorms have been absolutely brutal. Negative 30 to 40 Celsius, depending on where you live. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy. I know for me, it had gotten down as low as negative 15 to 20 Celsius. But that's because I live in the more, like, southern parts. And so it doesn't get as cold as if I were to live up north in, like, Michigan or New York or Pennsylvania. But arguably, it's almost just as bad down here because we don't have the infrastructure. Like, the cities don't have, like, infrastructure for maintaining the roads. And so even, like, less snow is just as devastating for us because people can't move. You got a Shalfa Sandygast earlier before going for... Oh, you got a Shalfa... Sorry. Not before going to Drillbur. You got it while going for Drillbur, which is insane. You got the 43 to 45 more shinies left to hunt until the shiny Living Dex is complete. Until the next game comes out. Bada bing, bada boom. My single Goog! Where's my Goog? Wait, because this is the updated model, I don't... Oh, that's why the head pats didn't work. All right, hang on. If you wouldn't mind sitting still for me. Yeah, there's no triggers. That's why the head pats didn't work. So I'll refund that back. And everything else, I'll refund Goruto really quick. Also, hi. Hi, Pookie. Where is... You guys don't mind me working on this for the moment. My stream manager said that I was offline. The fwick? How the hunts go? They're going, that's for sure. Yeah. Glancing over at my not capture, but my dashboard said I was offline. Wild. Anyway. Not that one. Alright, I'm gonna have to manually put on the googs. There's a goog. Now, we need comically large goog. Why do I keep getting bigger? Got that. Alright. And then we're going to... redeem... single Google. I didn't make this as a new item scene. I apologize that I'm doing this on the fly again. I feel like I'm having to do this a lot lately. Oh, there it is. Hang on. Okay, hang on. So apparently it was already set up. I just need to reapply it to this one. Give me the goog. The trash can with you. All right. That's fine, but how do I apply it to this one? Okay. Headpats, I will have to do the headpats in just a minute, Malvex. Those points back for me for just a minute. Yeah, I wouldn't be a streamer without tech issues. Real. Alright, hang on. That one. Alright, so I had to wipe out all of the previous ones. And then... I hate having to do this on the fly. Hang on. Swabblue has to go for just a minute so I can record the new redeem scenes. So that it will trigger properly. Alright, if I'm like here. Yeah, that works. Item scene. Human V3. Single goog. Alright, and then we're gonna put down a second goog. Alright, and then a new one for... And then we need the head pats. Yeah, that works. Yippee! We have head pats! Ah! Wait, hang on. Let me put the hat back on. Let me just like sit still. There we go. Cool. Alright, and then now I can actually attach it to the redeems. Okay, Toggle item scene. We need that one. All right. And then now we need to do another one for the single goog. Also, I realized that that was the regular goog. This one will be I am professional streamer. All right. Item scene. Single goog. Then we're going to do a head pat. All right. Hey, Chosen. Hi, hi, hi. All right, let me test. That didn't work. Or it was covered. Oh, well, there's the Google. Just figure out why the head pat didn't show. Oh, I see. Because I biffed the item order. Okay. There's like a layering order in which these items need to take effect. And so then now if I go and redeem it, any restrictions on add a hunt to do? You biffed it medium rare or well done? I think it's a medium rare right now. Not necessarily any hard restrictions, but I do hold the right to reject any if I see fit, and you would get your points back. Why is that not redeeming? I got it. I got it. I forgot to activate it. Oh, I forgot this song has like 30 seconds of dead air at the end of it. There we go. All right, redeems are back. Now I can continue shunting. It's great. What the frick? So, not Japanese celebi from the bonus disc, which requires 100% completed Japanese file. Got it. Well, I can. I actually have been wanting to do that for a Gen 3 living decks anyway. Oh, it's Shiny Lock too? Well, okay. But, like, there are a lot of hunts on the table. I was doing Ultra Sun and Moon starter resets, and that's one I did have to take off the table. Because I was going for Litten for Uotic, and that's like 2 minutes per reset. Jirachi isn't, though. It's on the US bonus disc. That would be almost $200. $250, because I need to get a copy of Coliseum and the bonus disc. Dicks. I need to get Coliseum bonus dicks. But I've looked into doing, like, lock removal hunts. I had, like, a Coliseum Dream Team quest in the works. Or not really in the works, but I wanted to complete this Dream Team first. And this Wobbly has been digging way too fucking long. Yeah, where's Shiny? Chat, where's Shiny? Also, I didn't get a chance to say it sooner, but... Don't forget to shiny rolls, everyone. If you do get A192 or 496, it doesn't get to give stuff to the channel. If you send me extra roll, magic, extra roll, VIP, you get extra roll. Good luck on that from my friends. You can check back every 30 minutes. Yeah, honest, I send out the shiny every encounter. Cinema. I'm gonna take a little sip of water. Holy already sends out the shiny, and look, she's already got 3 others. Such greed. What do you mean you want more shinies? Ugh. Kinda need to return to your shiny hunt, but a tad burnt out on ZA. I don't blame you. Let's play something different. That's a lot of rolls, but I prefer cinnamon rolls myself. I could fuck up a good cinnamon roll right now. But as for games that I have that you can redeem hunts in, I have, what's the cartridge I have? Yeah, I got Japanese gold. Do I have silver too? No, just gold. And then I have red. Yeah, I've got Japanese red. I have yellow. I've never tried a Gen 1 hunt, which would be really fucking cool to do. I think I have silver laying around somewhere too, but I'm not sure. And then I have ruby and emerald. I don't have sapphire yet. I've got diamond and pearl. And I also have an English pearl. I've got heart gold and soul silver. I've got black, white, and white 2. I don't have black 2. See if I can beat you Lugia hunt on silver. Oh, that would be such a fun hunt. Oh, and I have crystal. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, I got gold, silver, crystal on virtual console. I forgot. Yeah, one of Liam's favorite Pokemon is Lugia. Sasuke! Ah! You had that on your bingo last year? It's such a good shiny. Thinking about the shiny Lugia made me think about the perler beads that I had done before, and I want to do more perler beads, especially... Okay, Liam, I never got to update you. The website finally came back after Christmas, and they took off a lot of the colors that I needed. They don't have the pastel yellow that I needed for Fat Pikachu. You got it while testing the reset method on Virtual Console, so it was fast. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not beating that. I wanted to do a really cool, like, fat Pikachu, Perler art from one of the TCG cards. Surskit! Ah! Imagine if I got the Surskit before Fubuki, who's also live hunting in this same route on 8 games at once looking for 1% Surskit. That would be funny. Sorry, but Lugia loves to shine for me. You got 3 back-to-back on Pogo a while back, too. Oh, no. Okay, are we about to have, like, a Lugia... Who does Lugia love more contest? Like that, the love triangle. I'm thinking my oida. I do not love Lugia more. But no, feel free to request whatever hunt you would like, and if you would like to ask whether or not I would be okay with doing that hunt before redeeming the points, by all means. I have several on my backlog currently. If I go look at my list, because I have a list in my Discord. It's in my Holies to-do list. Is it my to-do list? Yeah. Okay. So, my redeemed shiny hunt. Shuckwe redeemed a Lottie hunt of no preference. Shuckwe redeemed a 10% Gyarados in Laker Rage. Not the static Gyarados that you get. But you get 10% random, like, surfing encounter chance. A shiny one of those. Uodic just wants a Litten of any kind. Hallian wants a Houndoom of any kind. Valner wants a Pidgeot of any kind, and I think one of the only ways you can really get a Pidgeot before ZA was with Ultra Sun Island Scan, which I thought would be a super fun hunt to do. Shuckwe did Poipole. Ludu did Tandemaus, but I wanted to do a Tandemaus that had a really good mark on it. Shuckwe did the X and Y starters. Ludu did a ZA fossil. I was looking at Amara, but this was before the DLC came out. And then Nod also redeemed Heatmore in Gen 5. Those are the hunts that I have lined up right now. Look at all those Swablues! Free me! You would so add Celebi on Crystal VC? Hell yeah! But I'm like 17k away. I thought it was only 10k. Did I up it? Oh, I did up it. Because people, mostly Shuckwe was adding so many hunts for me to do. Thank you for the sub! That Quasi Gordo. I just like, I don't know, not even a resub, not Prime, it's just subscribe. Yeah, I gotta get those points faster. Go. That's one way to do it. Absolutely. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Liam? Thanks for the friend. 29696. Nice. Seems way faster than before because it's more zoomed in. When I have my big model like this, it's a lot larger of a character model, and so I need to zoom in. So that means the throwables they look faster because they're not on screen for as long. Stream delay is lower. Well, hey, that's good. Initially wanted to request the 1% Dragonite Rippling Spot Fishing Hunt, but alas. Ugh. That's pain. I've yet to try a 1% hunt. I think I would lose my marbles. I'm already lost my marbles on Swablu. But, like, and I was telling this to Circa because he's been doing a 5% slack off hunt. And he's on, like, he's encroaching phase 20, right? That's expected. Maybe not to that extent, but it's expected that you're going to see ridiculously high numbers because it's a 5%. This is a 30%. I should have gotten it in 3. I should have gotten it half the amount of encounters ago. I should have gotten anything in half the amount of encounters ago. Actually, like, quadruple. If I hit 4 times over odds, I'm going to explode. Thinking of doing the Celebi one yourself, but you don't know if you can get it set up on the virtual console copy and then extract the save to do it on stream. And I had that same problem because virtual console encrypts the save files in a separate format than what like normal Crystal uses, so it's more difficult to transfer it onto stream like I'm doing here. I think there's like some kind of like save conversion editor thing that you can do. I've not looked into that myself, and at that point I had kind of mentally checked out. I know it's possible, but you got to jump through a lot more hoops than if you were to just inject the event into a base crystal. Yeah. I want to say partly because original Crystal is just on the Game Boy Color, and then the Virtual Console is the, like, the .cia 3DS proprietary file. Yeah, 3DS save to save. Just grab the ball. Grab the ball! In Virtual Console, then dump via checkpoint. All you need to do is change the save format from 3DS save to .save. That's actually easier than I thought. Nerd. Chat, we're shiny. That seems a little too easy. I mean, worst comes to worst is you make a backup. Give me the pain! Give me the hurt! I gotta feel it! Encryption thing is just to get the secure value for injecting into Virtual Console. You just need to make a new file and then inject over it. You know, I am not big brain enough for that. That's for darn tootin'. Yeah, just get it in 288 soft resets like me. Easy. Look at all them Boyds. A single one of them are piss yellow. I did not mean to attack. Or at least none of them can paralyze me like the stupid fucking sea dots. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm supposed to have removed that song off this playlist because I kept getting DMCA claimed for it. It's got a stupid crazy mode, but I thought I had already removed it. I just started vibing to it, and then I realized, wait a minute. But Gorgeous Valley, it is so good. Every single VOD I've had that song play in it has been copyright claimed because of it. And it's so annoying because it's not even Nintendo. Going till 3K or shiny for today. You got this, Nod. You can do it. I'm gonna go until my heart gives out. We'll see how long I go. I don't have a plan in mind. losers claiming Gerudo, so they get a lot of Ocarina of Time speedrun videos and people using it in playlists. Yeah. I recall someone telling me that Zelda Ocarina of Time video copyright claim for Lost Woods playing while in the air. Yeah. I had that happen with Clair Obscur. When I was playing Clair Obscur in the Lumiere, you know, that song. That got claimed while I was playing the video, but I disputed it and they reviewed it and actually released it, which was pretty fucking sick. Yeah! Casual content creator dubs, let's go! Where's Ludo? Oh, Ludo's streaming, I forgot. Just losers gaming the system, hoping people don't dispute. Yeah. Shout out to Ludo, currently doing hardcore generational Nuzlocke. All of the mainline games are connected together. If he beats a game with a team, he can't use those Pokemon anymore throughout the rest of the series. Like, let's say if he beat, like, Red and Blue with Gyarados, he can't use Gyarados in any other game after. And it's been very interesting, and I think he's on one of the last games. Like, I know he's in Scarlet and Violet, I just don't know if he's doing both or just one. I think normally he does both. But this is Ludo's favorite song because bah. And all them freaking birds! Ah, Zangoose, my favorite bird. Yeah, don't you know? It's Goose. That's a bird to me. Time for a mystery gift. Go claim your gifts. Don't wanna? What do you mean don't wanna? Go get your gifts. I still haven't done the Diancie and Mewtwo event side missions in ZA. No! What do you mean no? I'm crazy. Where's my bag? Look at us hitting nice, happy, even numbers, except for the total encounters, but don't mind that. What? Speaking of Mystery Dungeon, if you guys didn't know that the Mystery Dungeon profile pictures are now available for you to claim on the Nintendo Switch Online service. It's a limited time event where you can go get the nice little hand-drawn, like, portraits of some of the different, like, starter Pokemon. You can have it as your profile picture on your Nintendo Switch. So long as you've played the GBA game. Yeah, I grabbed every single one of them. I don't know if I'm ever going to use them. Because I don't usually change my profile picture very much. It told me to play the game, so nah. That's the only downside, yeah. But I don't know, like, they're the original reference drawings for the in-game pixel art portraits. Yeah, I was getting ready to say that I don't think they're from the DX version, because that had a new, separate, almost watercolor style. Whereas these are, like, directly based on the Game Boy Advanced version. But the one that's on the NSO is still pixelated. Yeah, you only need to launch the game. But in order to launch it, you gotta have the expansion NSO, because it's Game Boy Advance. Pretty lame-o schlemo. Girlfriend, I had to tell you about the ZA ones, and I was like, nah, do I? See, most of the ones I don't care about for Pokemon because they use the stock generic picture for the Pokemon that they've been using since, like, forever. And I'm so visually fatigued by it. That's why I didn't bother getting the little Twitch badges, because it's just the same Chikorita, Totodile, Tepig pictures that I've been seeing for 10 plus years now. I did get the Emma. I did get Emma. And I got all of the frames and backgrounds because I thought those looked really good. Yeah, and the official key art is just so fucking bland. It's bland, I tell you. It's not stylized or anything. No, that's more stylized as Pokemon can be already. Yo, where the cat at? Hey, Locket, how's it going? Sorry, I felt a little bit of a draft. It's a little breezy. I don't have my fur. It's kind of cold and chilly. Hey, Lux, good to see you. Oh, you having a great evening? Are you in Chile? It's the winter. We went down to Chile because I needed to get away from the cold. We're on vacation. Still no Pyrex? Yeah, me, Lux, Snurk. We go back. We're like a squad. We just need Torch. And it'll be like the good old days. Ah, my back. Oh, big stretch. There we go. I caught myself stramping. Do you make dinner? Well, what's on the menu? 9:39 p.m. Well, have you eaten yet? By you saying dinner and not second dinner or snack or anything, tells me that you've not eaten. Torch doing okay, by the way? I've not really heard much from Torch. I hope he's doing alright. I should reach out to him. I had leftover brekkie. I had leftover broccoli, barley, lentil dal. If that makes sense. I run by the bar later. You're gonna get a chicken sandwich. Ooh. Got up at 1 p.m., 9 p.m. Yeah, I say go make dinner. Food is very importante. Why is the total 999? Kind of crazy. It's not even numbers because we've gotten some Pokemon on the odd counts. Actually, no, hang on. I just realized that that's not correct. There we go. Because even if we had gotten a shiny on, like, an odd number, even if we had gotten a shiny on the odd number, we still have gotten 4 encounters every time. You just had dinner as you had karate. You had karate at 7 to 8 your time. You had chicken, bacon, pasta bake. No, I didn't had 3 times hunt. No. The only reason I can think of that it would have gotten off skew like that is partial encounters. So like if one of my bikes went off the path and I wasn't able to get it lined back up before getting another encounter and it gets thrown off. But even then, like that's such an edge case that I'm okay with keeping it a nice round number for brevity's sake. Yeah. Poker did the 3 times hunting. I could do spaghetti and ground beef. I could do a bag of American stew. Spaghetti. I could fuck with a good, like, baked pasta right now. But I don't have any, like, spaghetti sauce. I have tomato basil soup. And that's not the same thing. Spaghetti is the easiest one, true. You'll think you'll get a 4-time setup before Safari Week? You want to reclaim your Manectric and Stantler? I want to reclaim the Lapras that I had in Soul Silver. That would be sick if I could reclaim that. That was the only shiny that I had gotten in any Safari Week event. And I lost it. Because Lapras is just a fucking bitch to catch. I hope I remember Safari Week this year. I know I'll be putting like a bunch of like news updates and stuff about it as we get closer to it. Horgold Silver Shiny Badge Quest 4 times hunting, so you should be fine before Safari Week starts. Fingers crossed. I was doing Shiny Badge Quest 4 times hunting, and I was not ready before Safari Week. Apparently got 171 icon parts from Splatoon 3. That is a lot of icons. What the frick? They have been making a lot. Huh. I didn't think about that. Send these to your friends to totally coconut maul them! You're gonna try to get time off for Safari Week? You're gonna have your cousin over for one of the days? Heck yeah, that'd be fun! Failed the Haunter last year at 10 resets. Random encounters, sorry. Anytime I see RE, I keep thinking reset. Not gonna mess with blocks and shit, just going for plain starting spawns. Good luck! Ugh. Me and Wieners both told you to hunt and voila. Huntings. We're gonna get that Swablu from hell or high water. And we are encroaching 30k. Slowly but surely. So many birds. Where's my gold one? What the heck? It's just stupid crazy mode. Go enjoy your lurk, Gordo. I appreciate you stopping in and for the sub as well. Hope you have a great day. Is the bees. Ba bum. Ba 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 ba. Ba bum. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I had a nickel for every time I got a random shiny while playing through a German game. I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice. I'd love to have like other language games. I think it's really cool that people go and collect those. Like, I know somebody who had been going on trying to collect all the unique Korean releases, which, especially for the earlier games, were pretty rare. I think that's really cool. Ba, 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 ba. You got both of your French games for 40 bucks each? Heck yeah. We got ads starting in just a minute, and I don't play during the ads. Instead, we do the Pokemon quiz, which I'm going to go ahead and pull that up because I forgot to do that. Let's see here. I'm going to Let's do Gen 5. We were talking about that earlier. We're gonna turn on some shadows. No Miku. No, I don't have Miku. I do all the different languages. Alright, have at thee. I'll be back momentarily. We run 3 minutes of ads to help keep the pre-rolls turned off for folks coming to stream as well as help support the stream. Go stretch, hydrate, grab a snack, use the restroom, fucking, like, stretch them dogs out, and I'll be back soon. Y'all did great. Oh, has the music been doubled up because the Firefox? Man, I'm sorry, y'all. Love the little model just sitting like I just. I didn't even realize it was doubled up. I apologize because when I turned on the source for the Firefox, I didn't realize it was gonna double up the audio. I'm just adding a little bit of sugar to the cup of coffee that I made. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. I greatly appreciate everyone for hanging out during them. As help keep the pre-rolls turned off for folks to come to stream, as well as help support the stream. And don't forget your shiny rolls, everyone. If you do get 8192 or 4996, it does get you a gifted sub to the channel. If you sub, you get extra roll. Mod, extra roll. VIP, you get extra roll. Good luck, have fun, my friends. And check back every 30 minutes. All right. Coffee, grabbed. Bathroom, done. Teeth, brushed. Because sensory overload. Me, taste. Fuck! Swablu, still not shining! Ah! Buh. Squinky! We love our Squinky. I'm gonna sub once you have 6 shinies of the C-Dot line in Gen 3. Yeah. Save your money and save your C-Dots. That's hot coffee. Oh, hello? Okay, it's not the same frame. I got really scared for a second because it's both C-Dots procced at the same time, but it's different games, different C-Dots. No, it is. No, surely it won't be an inevitable sub. No, 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 no. Surely I'll be free from this. Surely! What are you barking at? What? Oh, no, sorry. Fubuki's not... Well, no, he is and he isn't. Half of his games are on my route. Half of them are on another route. Interesting. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a stream up. Use pokers to tease someone that you know is really short. Don't worry, she gives me plenty of flack back. Alright. Yeah, Falcon's live. I just came in, screamed in his chat, and left. Alright. Back into the haunt. Blow my coffee so it'll cool off a little bit. Ha! Why? Nippy, what are you freaking out about? Is it because you hear Big Dog outside? Uh-uh. You're gonna stay in here. I'm just getting up to shut the door. Yeah, now if someone does come home, you can't come running down the hall at them. Yo, Big Dog outside! Big Dog outside! Stop grumbling. Stop it. Stop. Ow. My coffee. We are encroaching 30K. Am I about to be really sad? I think I'm about to be really sad. Sonics had to go over 77K for a Magmar in Gen 2. I remember people like Coop and them were talking about that the odds in like Crystal and Gen 2 weren't actually 8192 because of how everything was tied to the DVs, and the DVs, there are some that are possible. So like in the code says like based on code it should be 8192. However, like some of the Pokemon don't spawn with those possible DVs, and so it could potentially be rarer than what was initially intended. Although really I don't know if any of it's intended. Yeah, Gen 2's a little bit of a mess. But what's funny is Gen 2 has so many good, cool sprites. There's a lot of really good shinies in Gen 2, and I would love to dive into it and actually hunt. I've had an odd egg hunt up on the side. I had Suicune resets. Suicune. I know I had Muck, I had Corsola, like down on my bingo. Had those. Maybe one day. Bingo card's a little bit too easy this year. Hey, you can come do some of my bingo targets. That'd be great. What was my bingo last year? I don't think I transferred those over when I swapped hard drives, but I think they're in my Discord somewhere. I just look up bingo. Oh, that's gaming bingo. Stream Awards bingo. There it is. I already have 825 completed. Here, let me put up the bingo. Bingo. This was the bingo board that I had made up last year. We have Sandygast, and we worked towards Sinistea, and we had one, but it was a fake and not an authentic. The rest of them we have not done. So, odd egg. Yippee! I do need to finish getting all 100 eggs for that. I need to relearn the timings. The hard reset. You listed Galarian Yamask from Sword and Shield, but you've gotten in ZA, so it counts. Yeah, I guess it... 30K! Feck! Screenshotting for update purposes. I feel like there's just a lot of like good variety on that bingo. Really hard on that. Yeah, I mean, since I've only gotten Sandygast off of it, I'll probably just reuse it again for this year. Gen 5 under odds streak broken. It was fine while it lasted. So have you gone... You have hit odds. Fun! Oh, it was fun while it lasted. Got it. You've hit 2732. And that's under odds for... You were doing Darumaka, but I thought it was still 8192. But even then, eggs are... What was it, 1365? With charm, it's 2730. Oh! Okay, got it. I forgot about charm. I just heard Gen 5 and I was thinking black and white, not black 2, white 2 with the charm. Also, I'm pretty sure Shukwi would, like, if he heard you were using charm. Excuse me. You put tens of hours into getting the charm in all 4 copies, so you better fucking use it. You know what? Fair and valid. Charm is such a bitch to get, especially in Gen 5. Because Gen 5, you didn't have the luxury of bank and home. Yeah, there's no storage app. You can't just import them all from another game unless you trade one by one by one by one by one by one by one. For all 649 of them. Nah. And you did that 4 times over. Fuck that. You do have full odds hunt Tornadus and Lander. Ooh. Not Thunders, or have you already gotten that one? I wish you could, like, shiny hunt the Dream World. Yeah, okay, you did get Thunders already. That's what I thought. 85 is insane. Roamers were not fun to do. Now you can double hunt Tornadoes. Heck yeah. Where's my Void? Crazy mode. Did you can only encounter Landers when both Thunders and Tornadoes are in the party? Yes. So you really do need to lock in for Tornadoes, and then, yeah, you need a couple more. Right. Tweet and it'll appear. What's... Have I ever tried doing a bird call? Wait! I have an idea! Oh, I have an idea! I hear it. God, I love RJ's stupid, dumb, niche interests. He has a duck call. So excuse me. I need to draw in the shinies. And get a controller. Here, birdie, 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 birdie. Here, birdie, 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 birdie. Well, I got birds. You know, maybe I need to be a little more specific. Hang on. It works! Alright. Here, shiny birdie, birdie, birdie. Here, shiny birdie, birdie, birdie. It didn't work. And in fact, it drew in something not a bird. He probably walked over and went, what the fuck is that sound? And I'm off my bike. Alright, we're back on our bike. Hey, birdie, 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 birdie. Not working. Oh, you see, I stopped using the bird whistle or the bird call. Now it's not bringing up birds anymore. We had one going. He was a little late to the party. Watch this next one. Not a single bird. Never mind. All right, I'm a liar. The shiny birds moved off to Sinnoh. Yeah. You know, I've talked with friends before about doing a generational Swablu hunt. Similar to what Shuckwee's doing now with Shuckle, where you're going through every game or every generation, each hunt type, to go get a Swablu out of it. What are you buffing at now? But I guess in order to do that, I gotta get this one first. I mean, that's a whole lot of not birds and not shinies. Unintentionally doing a generational Psy/Golduck? Is it just because of phases? Everything you're hunting just so happens to have like a Psyduck or a Golduck in there? Oh, not okay, not everything, but yeah, because it's fucking everywhere. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who do we appreciate his baby? No money. He's always up to something. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who's that guy we really need? His baby? No money. He never leave your money. I know. I didn't get the words quite right. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Da 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 da. Ba da ba da ba 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 bum. Ba ba da da ba da ba da ba 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 bum. Ba da ba da ba da ba 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 da. Cheese! How did that one work? I didn't hear it. Oh, it's connected still. Interesting. Maybe it missed. Surskit! Ah! Hey, chat. What's a shiny like? I don't think I remember anymore. Sad didn't play. You try again. Why isn't that working? None of them are working. That's weird. All right, I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna redo my tits. Actually, close my auto counter. Fantastic. All right. Well, not only do I need to reopen my tits, but I also need to now reopen my auto counter. All right, let's try cheese. Yeah, I just needed to reconnect. There you go, Lux. All right, now I need to get my auto counter back up. Yay. You gonna come over here and eat the cheese off my face? There we go. Cheese is good. I've been slowly learning and... What the nut? Unless it's Stilton or blue cheese. Yeah, those are funky. I've been slowly learning and getting accustomed to cheese. And the funky maturity of it. Growing up, I did not like it. Could not stand it. And watching my sister just eat hunks of cheese. POV December 1st, that's a lot of nuts. But I wanted nothing to do with it growing up. And it hasn't been until this past year that I've been, like, stepping out of my comfort zone to try different cheeses. And, like, see why people enjoy it. And I've actually grown to like a few of them. I've not liked every single one that I've tried. Not a huge fan of the Fontina that I tried. Surskit! Ah! Tomatoes are superior to cheese. That's fair. Tomatoes are very good. Especially like a good cherry tomato. Unfortunate, tomatoes really aren't in season right now. It depends. Look at all them birds. Oh, you see, I realized what I did wrong. I got the duck call, but I wasn't doing the proper, like, sounds. Hold on. Come on, birdie, 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 where are you? It works! We've got 4 birds now! It's such a stupid fucking bit. You can play the shiny sound with the flute? I don't even know how to do that. Yeah, I have to do it all the time now. That's gonna be so fucking annoying and obnoxious. Yo, thank you for the 5 biddies! Welcome, Miracle. How's it going? Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for the 5 biddies. I appreciate it. You're crazy, you're nuts. And also crazy. You got a new job? Let's freaking go! Hell yeah, new job! Hope it's been enjoyable so far. Ooh, it's all exciting. It is exciting. Good. I know RJ and I talked about he was offered a not an official offering. But the old boss he used to work for while working as a truck driver had moved out towards the beach side, like right on the beach side actually. And told RJ like, "Hey, if you want to move down here and I can absolutely hook you up with a job. The pay's really good." And I would absolutely love for him to jump on the opportunity so we can move out of his parents' place. I don't know if I really want to go back to the beach side or to the coast side, actually. But honestly, at this point, I'm down for anything. If it means that we can be independent and living on our own again, and I can have privacy, that'd be fantastic. I don't know. I really do need to like sit and talk to him about it. Because when he mentioned it to me the other day, it was just kind of like an in passing thing, and I really want him to like sit and consider it. But he's never moved before, and that's a really big decision for him to commit to. Googles! Thanks for the Googles. I appreciate it. I might make the Googles bigger. I don't know yet. I'm still debating. I do like the comically huge Googles on my cat. Oh, them boys. Do you want to pet your VTuber? I do have the head pats. Mm-mm. I'm getting close to 4:30, which means RJ should be getting off work soon. And off the week. Excuse me. Been a little sniffly because of all the snow and yucky weather we've been having. Gotta say, the outfit makes me think of farmers. I love the overalls. This model was made by my friend RNG Factor. He drew it, he rigged it. Man's crazy. And he just gave it as a Christmas present. He's actually kind of insane. He's on break currently as he's recovering from some surgery. But absolutely amazing guy. Make sure, if you guys don't already know him, please go check him out. Absolutely. And I think he's slowly been opening up commissions too, which would be amazing. But he had asked me, you know, like, hey, if your cat had a human, like, or like a mode, I say, or like a version, what would you envision it to look like? And it's funny that the Harvest Moon music's playing, because I've been told in retrospective that it looks a lot like, I think her name's Anne from Friends of Mineral Town. Source Kit! Ah! She also has long orange hair, blue overalls, and like a little shirt underneath. But most VTubers have like nice frilly little dresses, or like shows like a lot of booba. And that's not what I really wanted with my model, for sure. I'm not into the whole, like, girl bait. That's what I call it. I just wanted something that'll be more like me, but also not me. That's a lot of nuts again! Girl bait on Twitch? Nah. No. I've never seen any kind of girl bait on Twitch before. Nuh-uh, no way. Especially VTuber community? No. There's definitely no girl bait there either. Don't even think about hot tubs? Nah. You're preposterous. You're just making up shit now. Source Kit! Ah! At least you don't get pools, beaches, and hot tub section recommended anymore. Well, that's good. I never look at the recommendation section. Hopefully Twitch gets enough of an idea of my follow list to know that I'm not interested in that shit. Bah. No, I just realized we are encroaching on 1,000 encounters done today. That's 1/8 of the way to odds. Hi, Casual. Hi. Yeah, your VTuber, yeah, she's got booba, but also has oversized sweaters, and that's perfectly fine. I'm talking about the ones with, like, overly animated jiggle physics and, like, practically not wearing any clothes. Like, girl bait, honestly. I think it's fine if you want to have assets, but it needs to be respectable. And hey, some women really like their bodies and are willing to show that off. You know, God gave you them assets. By God, I'm gonna show off them assets. Sure. But streaming on a public platform, I feel you need to have some sort of, I don't even want to call it decency. It's more like propriety. You gotta be proper. You gotta have your manners. You wouldn't walk on stage or go to a show in nothing but like a bikini and thong. Like, dress for the occasion sort of thing. Liam, are you telling me you would go to like EUIC dressed in a bikini and a thong? Festival goers be like, Sasuke, ah, great assets, great assets, great assets, great assets, great assets, great assets. That's the only good thing to have come out of Lethal Company, in my opinion, was that little dance and that great assets, great assets. Oh, and of course, playing with Mike. You underestimate what I've seen in security. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry you've had to see that. I did a little bit of Lethal Company when it came out. I played with Blah, and that's actually how I met Mike. Mike was friends with Blah and Tato, and I got to meet him when we all got together to play Lethal Company. But I don't play it anymore. Because the gameplay loop just started feeling very stale. I've also mostly stopped playing Repo too because it just started getting really stale. But at least Repo's been like adding new content and stuff too. But, and also mods. That helps. And I know Lethal Company also had mods. But it's just like those streamer bait games where like everyone jumps on the bandwagon for a few months and went, okay, that's fun. What's next? It's not something that has any kind of long-term substance. Repo is doing better because it's been having a lot of communication, updates, and support. But I don't think Lethal Company had their level of communication and features added with updates. Thank you for that, I appreciate it. And currently games that I'm playing in my free time right now is playing with the Terraria update and Monster Hunter Wilds with RJ. We dabble in a little bit of Sea of Thieves. Oh, and I picked up a new like chill game called Cast and Chill. It's like a pixelated or pixel style fishing game of just like you're just on a boat with your animal. Usually it's a dog, but I've got the supporter pack so I can have the orange cat on the boat with me. And you just fish. It's very calming and it's nice to cast it onto my Wii U gamepad and lay in bed and play it. There should be a boop too. I think we have a boop emote. Also, don't forget your shiny rolls, everyone. If you do get 8192 or 4096, it does get you a gifted sub to the channel. If you're subbed to extra roll, mod extra roll VIP, you get extra roll. Good luck, like I find my friends. You can check back every 30 minutes. Sorry, I'm jamming. I forgot how good my playlist is. No! Stop using the inventory. It's been like 1 minute since you looked at me, threw my hands in the air and said you hate me. No, casual, I could never. Anyway, there's 7 stream watch streak. I appreciate it. Oh, is it a song? Oh. Guess I don't know that one. Oopsie. Oh, it's been 1 week since you looked at me. Threw my hands in the air and I said you hate me. I forgot about that song. Doesn't that play in the Digimon movie? 1 week since living in. See, I just needed to remember because you told me it's a song, and then I had to start racking my brain. I knew it was in there. Oh, is it? I didn't know that was a band name. The Bare Naked Ladies. All right. I need to know. This is the Big Bang theme as well? Neat. Alright, Sonic, I'm gonna need you to pause for like 2 seconds. Wait! Hi, Raiders, welcome in! How was the playing Plumps? Hope everything went well and there wasn't any too many crazy issues to troubleshoot. You can't hear this without hearing the smooth criminal. Got to 3K random encounters. Time for Bedge. But yes, guys, absolutely go check out Play Plump. It's being developed by some of our EG friends, Alex and Monkey. And it is a Twitch idol management simulator where you have a little slime that you're training up. It's, in fact, not really a good cake. I love that movie, and I had it on VHS. It was my one and only, Digimon experience, was this movie. I wasn't able to watch any, the TV episodes or anything. It was just this movie. And I want to be able to... Yeah, her 3-bean salad. I love her little onion shakes that make Izzy go run and take a shit. But if you guys need to go jump off and go rest up, absolutely. It was pretty chill today. Good! I'm glad. Thank you for bringing your peoples over. Let me put my music back up. If you guys are new here, hi. I'm Holyfire. We're looking for Shiny Swablu. We are way too many encounters in. Odds are, for this game, that you will find a shiny Pokemon at 1 in every 8,192 encounters. We are currently 30,000 encounters in and haven't seen a shiny yet. We are incredibly over odds. We've seen 58,000 in total looking for this dumb bird. And we've seen 4 other shiny Pokemon, 3 of which we've caught, 1 of which we accidentally ran away from because I wasn't paying attention. That's why that one's got a little X on it. But in addition to shiny hunting, I also have been doing some variety gaming as well. We did some World of Warcraft with Falcon. I did some Sea of Thieves and Smash Brothers with my husband RJ and his friend Dragon. I've been doing some Clair Obscure Expedition 33. We also have a hardcore Nuzlocke, randomized Alpha Sapphire, could the title get any longer game on the back burner as well. And we just kind of rotate through a few different things. Unfortunately, this is kind of... Okay, well, I love shiny hunting on stream because I get to talk and hang out with chat. However, it's not very interesting to look at until the shiny actually shows up. So if you guys would like music, ASMR, and Yaponomics, you are in the right place. Get out of my bag. Oh, I forgot we also have the duck call. Birdie, birdie. I almost said ducky, ducky, ducky. Here, shiny birdie, birdie, birdie. This thing will show up eventually. I've been working on this hunt off and on since before Thanksgiving of 2024. So it's been over a year since I started this hunt, and I need this thing in my box right now. I need this in my box right the fuck now. I don't care what phrasing it is. I am going to grab my balls, crack them open, and fucking capture this thing. Put it into my box. Quit the phrasing. My desires are pure intent. In this singular moment, they are of pure intent. Sure. If I wanted impure intent, I'll go hop on World of Warcraft to go play around with my bad dragons. Ah! I mentioned before how I'd been playing some Terraria, and I've been really enjoying it so far. I've been playing with Falcon, and he's been kind of like letting me explore, but also having fun with it still. The first time I played, I had a couple other friends. One of them just drug us around and just speed ran all of the different bosses. I didn't understand what was going on. How did we even know that they were there? Well, like, we didn't naturally stumble across them. It was all artificially, like, speed ran through, and I did not enjoy it. Now that we're coming through it again, I'm actually enjoying it more. And, like, enjoying, like, the fun discovery, like, giddy childhood. Eee, look, we found things. I said we're catching Swablu, not me! Don't crack your balls open to put me in them! Holy is not stored in the balls. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You have been fed? Hope it was good spaghetti. Look at all them birds! Where's the gold one? Ah! Your Paschetti was awesome? Good, I'm glad. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm going to explode! You know, I'm surprised RJ didn't text me. I'm just gonna message RJ really quick. I wish I could type easier on my phone like this. No, I'm not typing bye. I'm trying to say BTW. All right. To recalibrate, and we are good. You've yet to cook your girlfriend anything else because it's always Paschetti, and I'm like, well, we had that last time you came over to, and she goes, and it's good too. You've just given up. Just everything's Paschetti. My dad grew us up on spaghetti. He had his own dedicated spaghetti plate, and it was large, and he could put like a gajillion amount of noodles on there. We like to do like angel hair pasta for our spaghetti because it's thinner and it's got like a different mouthfeel to it. And I'm so used to that now. When I look at normal spaghetti sized noodles, they look so much larger in comparison. Spirit Tracks, my beloved. Spirit Tracks was the first ever Zelda game that I beat, and it was my first DS game. You're taking credit to making us both call it Paschetti, though. It's so much funnier than saying spaghetti. I love just like twisting words a little bit to make it a little goofier because it just adds a little extra spark of joy in our life. There's no reason not to. Oh, you want to be correct? Oh, well, I want to have fun. That's why I like saying, hey, hun, can you go hand me a kniff out of the drawer? You know, like Flapjack going, Captain Knuckles. Oh, go get me a pair of skizzers while you're at it. Goofy is so much of a better teammate than Donald. Donald never used cure in time. Immediately I think of Factor and Mike, who would both be here talking about Kingdom Hearts. That's another game on my backlog that I want to play. And CSG had gifted the game to me as well when it went on sale on Steam. I'm turning the light on my room, by the way. Bah. Imagine if that one Swablu there was shiny. Gotta let you know when I do. You love seeing new people get initiated. Oh, okay. I've seen bits and pieces from watching my buddy Mike do Kingdom Hearts Archipelagos, but I've not. Okay, so my personal experience with playing the games is my high school friend told me, oh, hey, you want to try Kingdom Hearts? Go play. Like, we need to get you started on this mobile game first. And I looked at him and I said, no way in hell am I going to be getting into a series-long anthology with a mobile game. I don't care if it's chronologically the first one and starts with, like, the Keyblade Wars or whatever. I don't care. I'm not starting with, like, a gacha mobile game that is already, like, out of service now. No. Like, I put my foot down. But then I had the story so far, and I tried one of them, I think where you play as Aqua in the beginning, and it felt like the characters feel very floaty. And I wasn't quite sure how I felt about it, and I'm like, where's Sora? I don't recognize anything. And so I ended up putting that down too. It's been several years since then, though, because I tried Story So Far when Kingdom Hearts 3 first came out because I had worked at GameStop when it did, and I still have the little cloth poster that they gave out with Kingdom Hearts 3. Recommend going by release order, and that's what I've heard most people say nowadays. Like, the Story So Far is a good place to start, and then just go in release order within Story So Far. Oh, okay, RJ saw my text message, and I guess he's on his way home. Although I have been ruined now with Monster Hunter, where you have to like jump up on the Rathalos's back, and I just hear in my head of get up on the Hydra's back because I had a friend just repeat that clip over and over. Because I think he was doing like kind of like a pacifist playthrough, but he was doing it where like Sora was the quote quote Pokemon trainer, and like he could only attack and defeat bosses using Donald and Goofy as his like sending out his Pokemon sort of idea. And the Hydra battle took forever, and so yes, we very much heard get up on the Hydra's back very frequently. I'm just looking for my egg yolk, please. Just give me the bird. Give me the bird. And if someone hands me a picture of them flipping me off the middle finger and said, "Here, I got you the bird," I'm going to take you and throw you into the garbage. Look at all them birds! Let one of them be yellow, please! Mods! You know, I am joining the Discord now purely to find and send the Swablu flipping you off pic. And so it begins. You know, I'm surprised we've not gone and made more memes out of it. See here. Go. Go forth. I want to hit 3,500 before, or not 3,500, 30,500 before we hit the ad break. Because I know I need to get up and go piss, girl. But we're waiting for the ads. Let's see here. Runnings. You failed in your mission, so you did what you could. I'm very curious now. Corso, please! Let me be free! That's it. One more set of encounters and we're going to ads. Back this. The line to which the audacity of this bitch. Gorvin treats you well with the audacity. Yeah. Alright, we have ads starting momentarily. I don't play during them, and instead we do a Pokemon quiz where we all work together to try to complete the Pokedex as fast as we can by typing in chat the names of the Pokemon. Work similarly to words on stream. I'm going to start off with a new one, and instead we're going to do, you know what? No. I do flying types. You know what? No shadows for you. Y'all gonna be big, strong gamers. Alright. We'll be back momentarily once the ads are wrapped up. Go stretch, hydrate, grab a snack, use the restroom, do what you need to, and I'll catch you in a minute. Or 3 minutes, actually. That was weird. I put my headphones on. It made like a weird sound. Welcome back from the ad break, everyone. I greatly appreciate everyone for hanging out during them, as help keeps the pre-roll chart up for folks coming to stream, as well as help support the stream. I apologize, I took a little extra longer. I called RJ so he could stop by the store on his way home to grab things for Big Spaghetti. Yippee! Wait a minute, this isn't Pokemon Legends. No, sir, it is not. Daytona! Daytona! They took my meat. Daytona! We have meat. We have meat. We have meat. We have meat. Thank you for the 34-month resub factor. I really appreciate it. Only take your meat with permission. Decidueye's grass ghost, I thought. Or is it flying ghost? Yeah. Alright, we're pausing and we're gonna swap back to the game. To the shunting. When are we getting Coliseum and XD on NSO, please? Casual to only take my meat with permission. Hey, yo. In 3 weeks? Yeah, with the Pokemon Day stream. Prage, please. Notice some of the games looked a little choppy as the Pokemon were sliding on screen. So I'm going to do that a little bit. Maybe that will help with keeping them in the foreground and letting them all stay in focus. Too many nuts! But no, I called RJ, asked him if he could pick up some things for Big Spaghetti on his way home. He's gonna get little bow tie pasta. That's the one he wants. I said, go get some fun shapes. He loves his fun shapes. Bah. I love Coliseum, man. It's so good. Better than XD. XD's story is really dragging up until the very end, and then they throw bullshit after bullshit after bullshit at you. Meanwhile, I think Coliseum just had a better written story and pacing. Set up your German Coliseum, that way you can get some shiny shadows. Yeah! I want to do those too. But I wanted to get Swablu off my list first. I also just need to buy a new copy of Coliseum. And I've not had the money! You're tempted to run RNG hunt on Coliseum? Seems to be painful. Yeah, it is a little bit. But it's so rewarding and satisfying when you do get it. Don't hunt me, I'll fight back. Alright, Factor, put him up! I want to see you fight back! You know what I got? I got a duck call! Here, birdie, 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 birdie! Your shiny ass is mine! Your ass is grass and that grass is shiny. There's just like a blue streak in the grass. Of just blue colored grass. How do you know it's shiny? Because I know you wash your ass! That thing clean! It sparkle! That shit's shiny! He RNG'd all of Coliseum. I saw the sparkles. It's so clean it shows through the pants. Man's bends over and you're blinded by the light. Mainly want Heracross in case of Ribbon Master. I think Ribbon Master would be fun. You know, I should probably look up a recipe for the baked spaghetti so I can have that ready. Baked farfalle. Oh, sorry, it's farfalle. Sorry. What the fuck? This recipe that has 178 like reviews, 4.5 stars, uses brown gravy. What the fuck? Who the fuck's putting brown gravy in my fucking baked pasta? A fucking UK moment. What? Okay, this is kind of cute. It's the baked spaghetti. Yeah, it's like baked spaghetti, but it uses bow tie pasta that's mixed with mozzarella cheese cubes and baked in the oven. And they call it bats and cobwebs because the little bow ties are the bats and the stringy cheese is the cobweb. That's super cute. Uh. At the store. Grab some mother balls. If not, that's okay. He's probably not at the store still. But it's okay. It'll be worth a shot. What do you mean it's a holy stream? It's been 3,000 years. What do you mean? All right. Okay, he asked 1 or 2 boxes of pasta. One. Unless you want more for another meal. I'm gonna hit him with that bread. All right. Someone sent your Facebook Marketplace link to 11 cardboard boxes of DVDs for $10. What are you gonna do with all those cardboard boxes? Sorry, not all the cardboard boxes. All those fucking DVDs. If I fits, I sits. Okay, fair. That's on me. What are you gonna do with all the DVDs? Watch them? Watch 11 cardboard boxes full of DVDs? Mind your business, David! Your VTuber model looks like an NPC from a side mode for a PS2 game that has the best abilities weapons in the game. Slay! I'm not sure which one that means, but slay! I had someone say it looks like, Anne from Harvest Moon. Oh, you have a collection? Heck yeah. Here's Anne, by the way, from Harvest Moon. She's super fucking cute. We love her. Harvest these nuts. Harvest these. Wait, no, these are my balls now. And like you're just grabbing the screen. Harvest this moon. Holy, that rare NPC. Hell of a compliment. Hell yeah. We got that OP Fiora looking ass. We're great. Collection is only 300 plus DVDs slash Blu-rays. Are you also like scanning the discs and burning data to store digitally to prevent rot. Disc rot. I think that's the word. Because I heard Wii U games are also really bad for it. I almost called it disc decay, and I'm like, that's not right. Not yet. I think it's smart. I think it's definitely something to do, and just like keep like a good hard drive or something on the side for it. Like a SSD or something, not actual hard drive. Depends on the quality of the disc and how they're stored. Yeah, and like also age. Just time makes them more susceptible too, because there's just more opportunity to be not stored properly. But honestly, all the videos that talk about Wii U games being susceptible to disc rot could also just be a load of crap and thinly veiled excuse for you to be able to pirate the games off of it. So, I mean, yeah, it would be nice for like the really limited discs or the ones that are hard to get your hands on. Yeah, absolutely. CDR discs are starting to get hit with it because they were cheap. Normal DCs or CDs are still fine for a while. Okay. I still think there's something very aesthetic about like the early, like late 90s, early thousands aesthetic of like hanging the CD or DVDs from strings off the ceiling. Don't the 3DS cartridges rot too? I think some of like the earlier ones because the chips on the carts were bad. I know like the X and Y, like Gen 6 Pokemon carts were bad for that. You're gonna go attempt sleep, have fun, go rest Factor. Chat, can we get some tuck for Factor? Make sure he gets some love and rest. And he's healing up from that surgery. And also go follow him for when he comes. He's still on cooldown. Go follow Factor. Be there for him, support him when he's coming back and on the mend from surgery. Tuck tucks, tuck a homie. Tuck tuck tuck. Collector's edition of Devil Survivor 2. Don't know what that is. Okay, I need to go on and preface. I am not very well versed with a lot of normie media content. So, like, a lot of movies, like, songwriters, plays, stuff like that. I don't know. Shin Megami Tensei, I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it. Go pith, girl. Depends on the game run. Some of them have lower quality ROM chicks. They can be fixed with homebrew, though. Oh, interesting. Did not know that. I didn't know you could fix it. I have a Alpha Sapphire that is decapitated because it stopped reading and like it just would not work anymore and I had to replace it. And I just went, I wonder what's inside. I cracked it open and not even me having like opened the cartridge, the chip had cracked right down the center. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't me because I was as gentle as I could. And I say I cracked open the cartridge, which is not helping the allegations. But I don't think it was me. I think the cartridge, if I remember correctly, the plastic casing had like bite marks, like an animal had chewed on it. And I'm wondering if like one of the chew marks was placed over top of one of those ROM, like that chip that cracked. And so the pressure of biting down cracked the chip. Not my dog. I have had one cartridge ruined by a dog, not this one. Girlfriend, if you're willing to drive wherever the fudge, why not expand the collection? Do you even have the space? Yeah, we're just cracking open a cartridge with the boys. I was trying to see if I could reach it. I only have the front of the cartridge within arm's reach. I think I don't know where the rest of it is. Oh, piss. I just spilled a bunch of fucking perler beads all over the table. You know what? That's a problem for future me. See, I really hope we get the shiny while Liam's gone, because I think that would be funny as fuck. Okay. I wanted to double check, make sure RJ saw my message about getting the mozzarella balls and that we only really need one box unless he wants another box of pasta for future meals. And I didn't remember seeing a response, so I needed to go double check. And he just went, bet. And, like, put a little gift sticker of a cat, like, nodding their head with a piece of bread in their mouth. It's great. Yeah, bad news, you ate all the Oreos. No! Oreos are really good. I wonder if I could make homemade Oreos. I think that'd be pretty sick. Get all them birds. Get over here and I'll treat you to Smash. The snack, not the snack. Seriously, ah! Gordo, what are you talking about? Is there like a cookie brand called Smash? Because you're not talking about the snack, not the snack or the game. I think I'm missing something there. I do still need to finish going through and unlocking characters for my Smash Brothers. After stream before when I was playing with RJ and Dragon, and we'd swapped over to Smash Brothers afterwards, I realized that I really needed to crack down and actually get some of the characters. Because it's like, I had Pikachu, and that's kind of, in Kirby, that's double circuit all the way! What does this mean? Sheesh! Okay, well, I mean, they're not shiny. I love that shiny Bagon. That's great. They're chocolate-covered chips? Oh, interesting. Your grandpa and you used to eat them all the time when you were little, and it was bittersweet being gifted a box of Oreos for your birthday. Aww. That's how it is being, for me, being gifted like those little pinwheel pecan cinnamon swirl snacks. Okay. Goruto, I'd like to believe you're being sincere. However, the amount of times I've heard someone go, oh, yeah, it's this thing. Yeah, if you go and Google this, you'll probably find it. You know how many times that set people up for memes and to get shit on? It sounds like meme bait. You know, like, oh, hey, did you know that there's a special secret power-up in Sonic Adventure where you can get, like, blow up like a pea balloon? Yeah, just go Google Sonic inflation and you'll see what I mean. But holy, I don't shit on people. You shit on toilets. You shit on the toilet? You're supposed to shit into the toilet. What are you doing? Bagon's such a good shiny. Yeah, absolutely. You got him in Diamond Pearl Platinum GTS? I wish I could have experienced the GTS back then. I didn't really get to use the GTS until Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because I was always a generation or two behind current release. Someone put down the lid. I don't claim responsibility. Listen, I go, I sit on the toilet, and I shit. Whether the lid's up or down is out of my control. Oh, it's a long day. How long does this take to cook, by the way? 30 minutes, 40 with prep? Okay, they add ground beef to it. Bagon's trying to do Darunia's dance. Okay, I know we're listening to Ocarina of Time, and I have played a little bit of Ocarina of Time. I've never gotten far enough to do the Death Mountain adult Link stuff. I don't know if I've seen Darunia's dance. You only know it from Hyrule Warriors. That's another, like, couple of games I really want to try playing. But I wanted to do Tears of the Kingdom and then go and do the Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, stuff like that. It looks like fun. OG Hyrule Warriors. We did finish Breath of the Wild on stream, so we could do OG Hyrule Warriors. I don't know if I have that planned for this year. I made like a bingo sheet of all of the different games that are on my radar that I want to play this year. And so far, I've not knocked off a single one of them. But I've been making good progress on a couple of them. I don't have Hyrule Warriors on there, though. Yeah, I've been chipping away at Pikmin. I've been chipping away at Monster Hunter Wilds. What's some of the other ones I have on my bingo? Actually, if I go do this. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I thought. It would blow up into like a huge picture. Expedition 33 was pretty fun. I need to finish it. So this is my bingo for this year. There's so many different fucking games on here, man. But I've worked through Pikmin. Let's see. Pikmin. Started Baldur's Gate. I'm probably halfway through the story for Wilds. We're almost done with the ZA DLC. We're working on Clair Obscure Expedition 33. Liam, I need to send you the game. I have it on the desk next to me. I've been needing to send it. I'm gonna ask RJ if we have enough from this check to send it, and if not, it'll have to be next check. If you play Diamond, you gotta get a Stunky. Yeah. I have Diamond on here because I have a Japanese Diamond with a shiny Turtwig on it that was just already on there when I bought it. And so I had been rushing through that. Actually, I rushed through it to help a friend with, like, comparison between English and Japanese text and whether or not they can connect with each other. But I wanted to go, like, through the game, but I also want to shiny hunt the Dialga. And I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Just wondering what happened with it? Yeah, it's been with me, and I keep looking at it every fucking day, and I go, man, I really need to send that out. Unfortunately, anything overseas, like, minimum for anything overseas is $50. Fuck. Classic. Yeah. Meanwhile, the other way, it's like £8. Fuck, man. Because I also need to send Mike his package, which is just a bunch of snacks. We were sending snacks back and forth to each other. Like, I still have a little bag of, like, Australian shapes on my desk. I need to send that off as well. And so I don't know if I can drop, like, $100 plus tax, if there is tax, to ship off packages. Because I don't want to do one after another and stagger it like that. I'd rather just get both done at the same time. Cookies and cream Kit Kats. You bought a Japanese diamond for 20 a few Christmases ago. And it came with a shiny moth and caught on Christmas of 06. Wow. That's rich history right there. $36.96. Oh, and we ruined it. Oopsie. I forgot this song has dead air at the end of it. Who killed the air? YouTube did, because there's 30 seconds of dead air at the end of it. Currently waiting for Japanese copies of all Gen 1 and Gen 2 games minus Crystalline Green. Are you getting boxed copies or just cartridges? I have cartridged red and gold, and I thought there was a third one as well, but I can't remember. And I'm not seeing it. Maybe it was just the yellow. No, really not. I'm like looking over at my little dish of games now, and I am filled with uncertainty. Got them for about 80 bucks USD, just cartridges. How much did I pay for mine? I know I kept the receipt over here for it. Here, move. Move. Game and Lounge. Yeah, okay. Oh, honey, you overpaid. Or is it all together? Because I paid about 25 bucks for gold, red, and yellow. And apparently I got Sapphire. I have Sapphire? Oh, right, Sapphire's inside the Game Boy operator. That's why I've not seen it. All together. Oh, okay. Whew. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Alex. I appreciate it. Where's my oida? I gotta think my oida. Heck yeah, we think the oida. I miss scrounging eBay for like really good game prices and being able to get them. It was so tight with the holidays that I've not gone and let myself look recently. Hopefully the prices have calmed down a little bit. You know, them Boyds. And then you paid 3,000, I think it's Norwegian krones for a complete unboxed Soul Silver with Pokewalker. Bit of an overpay, but it is the last Gen 4 game you need. That's fair. Yay! I got it right! Yippee! Okay, thank fuck. You grabbed Animal Crossing, just waiting for EUIC to pass so you can grab a new mic and a DSi. Ooh! Oh, that'll be fun. All them Boyds. Where's my gold Boyd? Now you guys got me like wanting to go look at eBay. Oh, you get paid tonight? Heck yeah. 309? What's price charting? Saying for a complete inbox Soul Silver. See, I have a hard time trusting complete inbox prices because they don't get tracked correctly. Because some people will list complete inbox as just having the cartridge and the case and the manual, but they won't have like the Pokewalker, or like sometimes it'll be like the cartridge, the case, and the box, but no Pokewalker. That's not complete in box, but they list it as complete in box, and I stress about it actually being tracked correctly. Okay. Actually, that's not too bad. Currently, it's 365 USD with Pokewalker. How's the holy today? We're doing pretty all right. Yeah, which fucking insane, by the way. It's $200 loose. A single cartridge is loose for $200. I paid about 90 something for mine because it was untested from a thrift store being sold on eBay. Actually, I bet you I can go look at my order history. Purchase history. No, give it. Give it. Give it. Yeah. There it was. Ta-da! Yours was the same, but £750 for being untested at a thrift store? Fuck, that's crazy. Now, double it. It is subjected to East Purchase at the end of the day if it's worth it. That is very true. PAL version's 213, so you overpaid with almost 100. Oh, I didn't think about it being PAL. Oh, queasy. Y'all should have never let me open eBay to look at Pokemon prices. Also, apparently there was a figure bundle. I guess it was like exclusive to, yeah, only at Walmart. Just like with the fucking Emerald bundle. Why is there so much dead air at the end of these songs? I love being a pal about it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. You wanted the Pokewalker version partly for if you wanted Pokemon for the Gen 4 living decks. True. Like, it's so much easier. Well, is it so much easier to get a Munchlax from Pokewalker than doing the trees? I mean, just breed a Snorlax. That's honestly the easiest way. Well, if you wanted, like, just a Munchlax, you could either Pokewalker or you, like, RNG minute for a tree and by, like, scanning your code and then checking it and fighting with that. Yeah, just breed the fucking Snorlax. I was thinking of just Munchlax, like if you were to go look for an encounter. Surskit! Ah! But you want to have it rather than not in case it's needed? Fair. I don't think it's needed necessarily, but it would be a fun way to get some of them. Like Spiritomb. You know, if you didn't want to fight and deal with all of the underground nonsense. Like, there are some cool Pokemon to get from there. Event, you could get a Torchic. I looked at Pokewalker, shiny removal hunts. Or shiny lock removal. For the Pokewalker. And, like, just having, like, a walk pad treadmill in my house and using that to hunt Pokemon. And I actually got a Pokewalker for that reason. The Torchic is a big one. You would like to get through that? Yeah. Surskit fell under my radar until you found a shiny one in the Safari Zone. Yeah, the black does, or it's not really a black. It's like a navy blue, I would say. It does look very good on the bug. The little dumb, stupid, stinky little idiot. I love the stupid, stinky idiot bugs. Ledian. My draft league has been trying so hard to get me to swap off of Ledian. Because I drafted Ledian onto my team for the league, and they want me to drop it so fucking badly. No. 5, 8, 8, 8, 8. Forgot there was one more 8 in there. Is it black and heart gold, soul silver? Ooh. It's black in Gen 3. And then Gen 4, it is the navy blue. Like how I remember it being. Don't know how well we can see like this. You can see there is a slight subtle shade difference between like Gen 3 and Gen 4. And here's Heart Gold Soul Silver. It's that same navy blue like I was thinking of. But down here with it being black, fucking sheesh. And then every others have taken off of the Gen 4 or Gen 4 color. This is a crime, by the way. No, this is a crime. It is darker colored than that. You put some respect on that name. We're not about here whitewashing our shiny palettes. Thank you very much. You just noticed the thing on price charting? What'd you think? What'd you think? It didn't help that you found her at midnight. Fair. PAL games are marked with PAL Nintendo DS, whereas your US games are just Nintendo DS. Yeah, because it defaults the US cartridges as being US is default, I would say. And then there's PAL, and then there's JP. Yeah. I don't know why they chose it to do it that way. I wish it would just be like NTSC, PAL, JP, or I guess not really NTSC, it's just NA, and then EU. Say the game is US made without saying the state's US made. Yeah, basically. And all them boys! Nah, I don't think you killed the joke. I think it's there. You're good. You're good. Where's my birds? Mm. Folks will be coming home soon, which means Nippy will be barking soon, which means I will probably be wrapping up soon. Not as long of a stream as I would like, but that's because I started late, honestly. So I think I'm going to try to shoot for 31,000. Or, you know, we get a shiny. Or we just keep going, screw the people coming home, screw the barking, and we go until we hit 4 times over odds. If you like birds, there's a video by Burno that's focused on birds. I don't think I like birds all that much. Free me! Bow, 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 bow. Ah, I'm scooching. This is Best Bird. I don't need to watch a video. I'm watching it right now. Relax Alax's version of this song. I try not to have remixes on my playlist because it falls into a territory of getting copyright striked. So that's why there's no like Silva Gunner remixes, there's no like Insane in the Rain remixes. Fix a mistake. Your collection had a US copy of a game that was PAL, which for some reason was like double value. Yeah, I don't want to get it either, but it just grabs like data off of eBay. So let's get. You just can't hear this song without Alex's lyrics? Yeah. Yeah, price charting just tracks like data being listed and posted on eBay. Looks at sold listings and what things are selling for to then properly, or not properly, but it then displays that data as its charts. Although honestly, spending 300 on a complete inbox copy of Soul Silver is better value for your money than Circa about to spend $500 for a no longer in production plushie of Blaziken. I mean, but it's to each their own. Personally, I would not. However, I know how much he loves Torchic and the whole line of them. And yes, it is a failed encounter. I did not pay attention and accidentally ran away from it while I've been sitting and yapping. Actually, I was looking at a ping on my Discord. Because seeing an unread ping absolutely drives me up a wall. And so I was going out and looking at it and clearing it, and I wasn't paying attention to the actual Pokemon on the screen and just ran away from it. Although, maybe I should replace the red X with, like, the almost like "you died" font, but it's just failed. I just realized one of my... Okay, it's not... One of my lurking tabs rated out, and I thought it was rated into somebody that I do not enjoy. However, that's not the case, and we are all good. You did once pay over 250 US dollars for an unopened collector's edition of Kingdom Hearts, and that's how you got your Shadow plushie? I mean, it was being sold as an unopened game, complete in box. So I see it. Did you open it for the sake of the plushie? Or is it still sealed? Oh no, you opened it! Not just for the plushie. Okay. Okay. I think the most I've spent on a single plushie is like $50. And I think it was one of the special Japan imported. It was just barely $50 over regular price. Okay, I'll let it slide. You just realize you have 4 copies of Let's Go? I'll take some off you. No, I actually, I used to have a copy of Pikachu and Eevee both, and then Leaf Green. That was Let's Go. Well, I lent off a copy of Let's Go Eevee to a friend, never got it back, and my copy of Pikachu I gifted to my nephews as part of their birthday. I see a ping right after I'm talking about can't stand an unread ping, and if it's one of you little fuckwits being a little fuckwit, okay, it's not. Good. Fuck? This guy's live. Makes a big, like, last stream in a while. Goes live, like, within a few days. Oh, hey, I have a resub. Sick. I'm just gonna use it to tell him, fuckwit, reporting for duty! I just used my resub to tell him to go back to bed. I am hungry. My stomach rumbling. Alright, let me go back over here. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm too hungry to go to 32,000. Oh, it's just Nippy flopping down to look under the door. I just realized RJ's not come home, and it's been an hour since he told me he would be on his way home. Sometimes when he knows I'm streaming, he won't come into the bedroom. I just want to make sure, because the weather and the road conditions have been so rough, I want to make sure that he didn't, like, something bad didn't happen to him. Look at all them geese. Almost like they're a Zangies. Stretch? I'll stretch like it. Thank you. Oh, big stretch. Yeah. All right. Thank you for the stretch. I actually really needed that. I would give you a hydrate, but I'm saving for pink reasons. I see. Ow. Okay, one of the stretches wasn't so great because it started cramping and hurting really bad. Oh. Okay. Yep. Something cramping and it's hurting and that wasn't good. And that's actually a really nice round total to stop off at. Ow. Okay. We're gonna bounce. I'm gonna find someone to raid into. I'm starving. Jeez, I need to actually work out this cramp. Or we're gonna go raid. Falcon's doing Yump. Worm's doing Roguemon. Pippus is doing Psychonauts. Guitar's doing Kingdom Hearts 2, 100%. Ow. And Drewski's doing 7 days a day. Raid into this. Yeah. Ow. Sorry, you only Viking into stuff? You don't raid into stuff? Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, Factor's just doing a test stream, so I'm not going to raid into him because I don't know how long he's on and I don't want him to commit to doing a long stream. I said, Norseman, it is my birthright. You know, fair. Okay, I'm gonna raid into Flonka. Listen, I'm a sucker. I like my birds. Alright, we're gonna raid out. If you guys are subbed, feel free to copy the top message. If not, feel free to copy the bottom, because we take back the Holy Lands. If you guys want to stay up to date on my Discord and get notified when I go live next time, I post in my own Discord, as well as I post in Epilogue Gaming. In addition to Epilogue Gaming, we have the EG 2025 Stream Award nominations that are now available, to where you can go in and submit the streamers you want for nominating for winning an award. And there's like a jillion different categories. There's details in both my Discord and the EG Discord if you guys are interested, and check that out. And have a great one. I'm gonna try to be live again with this tomorrow. Hey, there you are. You are alive. He is alive. All right, we're gonna raid out. I'm gonna get rid. Oh my god, my stomach just rumbled. We're gonna go fix some baked spaghetti, and I'll post pictures in the Discord, and I'll catch y'all later. Have a great one.